What's up, guys? So I'm sitting here and I'm just upset. I am upset about not only the state of the country, the state of the election, but coronavirus, COVID-19. What are we doing? I don't get how people can be so dumb. How can Americans be so dumb? How can you guys be so dumb? What are we doing? What are we doing? What you tell me what sense it makes to shut down Granny's gift shop that gets, let's just say, 50 customers a day. Instead, we say we're going to shut down all of the Granny's gift shops and all of the Bob's Auto Repairs and all of the this and that. Okay. But then everybody can go to Walmart. Everybody can go to Target. Everybody can go to Sam's Club or Costco. Everybody can go to their grocery stores. What? What? So instead of people not going to these places that they don't want to go, they want to support their local business. They want to support the small mom and pop shops. Now they're forced to go to this big business. Now they're forced to go to Walmart and Target where they don't want to shop. So now Walmart and Target is packed, right? Packed with people. But the small shops now are dying. The small shops are dying because we shut it down. It makes total sense. I didn't get it at first, but now that I say it, I get it. I get it. We'll shut down all the small shops that's their living. That's, just small mom and pop shops, get like 50 customers a day, to pack the big places so that the big places can now make more money than they've ever made because that's where everybody has to go. Walmart's making more money now than they've ever made because that's where everybody has to go. Everybody has to go there. Nobody can go to these small mom and pop shops. Everybody has to go to Walmart, has to go to Target. Or shop online, shop on Amazon. Man, this is a joke, dude. This whole thing is a joke. And I don't care. I don't care what people think. People can say, oh, the research. I don't care. This whole thing is a joke. The mortality rate, the actual people who've actually passed from COVID to the people who had comorbidities, like this whole thing is a joke. It is an absolute joke. It is a government throw of power to do what they tell you to do. And now the vaccine, right? Now there's the vaccine that everybody's going to get. I'm not getting vaccinated. You better take me to jail. You better take me to prison. I ain't getting vaccinated. I'll fight tooth and nail. I'll fight till the death. I'm not taking that vaccine. I'm not taking a vaccine that should take years and years and years to develop, 4 or 5 years to develop, maybe longer. And they got it done in a year. I'm not taking it. I don't care who says it's safe. I don't care if the top scientists say it's safe. I'm not taking it. I don't take any other vaccines. I'm not taking this one. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. It's so crazy to me, man. And people are just like, yeah, it's crazy how America just bowed down, right? You think that the government wants to help you. If the government wanted to help you, they wouldn't be killing the country. They wouldn't be, and that's both Republican and Democrat alike. They wouldn't be killing the country. This is nuts, man. This is nuts. And I'm frustrated with it because, I don't get it. I don't understand. I just don't. I'm like looking at people, watching people. I'm like, this is crazy, man. When it first happened, they said, look, stand 6 feet apart. 6 feet apart. Everything, okay, it'll be fine. 6 feet apart. Everybody did 6 feet apart. Then it turned into, now you got to wear a mask. So 6 feet apart didn't work. Now you got to wear a mask. Okay, so now we put a mask on. Now it's 6 feet apart, now a mask. Well, now we got to shut everything down. Because the spread. And that's another thing I don't get. That's another thing I don't understand. So in order to get tested for coronavirus, and look, I'm not a doctor, so maybe there's a reason why. So to get tested, you got to have a swab stuck all the way up into your fucking brain. All the way up into your brain, right? All the way in your brain. But you can spit on somebody and give them COVID. So you're telling me in order to test for it, you got to shove it up in my brain, but all I got to do is a little tiny cough droplet or spit droplet touches someone's lip or fingers and they touch their mouth or whatever, and now they have coronavirus. Nah, I ain't believing it. I'm not saying it's fake, but I ain't believing it. I am not saying that the coronavirus is fake. I believe that it's real. I just don't believe that it is what everybody's saying it is. I don't believe it is what everybody's saying it is. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I do not get it. And I don't get why everybody's just like, "Oh yeah, yeah. No, it's so this, it's so that." You kidding me? The flu kills like 20 to 50,000 people a year, right? Every year the flu kills between 20 and 50,000 people. But this year, in 2020, hell, the flu didn't kill hardly anybody. It's so low, they can't even record the numbers on the CDC website. What? So you're telling me for generations, for decades, the flu has killed 20 to 50,000 or more people a year. But in 2020, it just happened to not? It just happened to go away? It just happened to not show up? I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. I'm not buying it. And it's not because I'm a Republican or a Democrat or it's none of that. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I guess I'm just an intelligent person who isn't going to sit back and allow the government to try to sway me into needing them. I don't need the government in my life, and I don't want the government. I don't want their health care. I don't want their stimulus. I don't want nothing. I want zero from the government. I don't want a goddamn thing from the government of this country. You know what I want from the government of this country? I want them to stay the hell out of my business. I want them to stop taking my money, and I want them to stay the hell out of my business. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's all I want. I don't even care. I don't care who it is in office. Stay out of my business. Stay out of my business. You don't get my money. I'm not paying for somebody else's college tuition. I'm not paying for somebody else's health care. Stay the hell out of my business. It's literally that simple. That's all I want. I don't want any government in my business. I can take care of myself. And that's what we should be doing as Americans. That's what we should be doing, right? Taking care of ourselves. I take care of you. This is, I don't get it, man. Everybody's so dependent on the government. Everybody's so dependent. We need oh my God, we need the government. We need the government. We need the government. Listen, we do need the government to make sure that they're fixing roads, to make sure that they're paying the police off, the men and women in service and the police officers to do their job, right? We need all that. But the thing that people forget too is like everybody complains about their elected official, but they work for us, right? The president works for us. The Congress works for us. The Senate works for us, right? We're the ones that vote them in. They work for us. But that's not how it rolls. That's not how it happens. How it happens is we vote them in, and now we become these sheep that they just tell what to do. They don't give two hoots about us. They don't give a crap about us. They don't care about Americans. They want us to stay sick and unhealthy and need them. They need us to need the government. Imagine if us as Americans did not need the government. Imagine that. Imagine if we said, we don't need you. We don't need you at all. Imagine what would happen. Oh man, I can't even imagine. They would lose their minds because that's what they need. They need us to need them. This world is in shambles, man. It's absolutely in shambles with coronavirus and then the election and all of these states doing this crap. California being the most communistic dictator of a state and shutting everything down. And then everybody moves out. And then everybody moves out of California and moves to Texas. And this is a sad part, man. This is the part I feel bad for the people that live in Texas, because all those people that move from California, they're going to vote the same way they voted in California. So all those rules that they didn't like in California, the main reason they left California to go to Texas, all those rules they had was because they elected those officials in California. But guess what? They're going to go to Texas and elect those same officials. They're going to elect the same party to run Texas that runs California. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to complain when Texas turns into California. Then they're going to move to a different state and they're going to do the same exact thing. You people who voted for that person, you people who voted for those officials in California should have to live in California, should have to stay in California. Everybody. I don't care who it is. You should have to stay there. If you voted for them, You should have to stay there and live through what they're doing. That's what I believe. If you voted in Gavin Newsom, if you voted in Garcetti, if you voted these officials in, you should have to stay there and live with that. And live with that. You shouldn't be able to move to another state and then vote in the same party, right? What sense does that make, people? What sense does that make? I don't get it. I don't get it. What sense does it make that you vote for Democrats? They ruin your city, they ruin your state, so you move to another state, but then you vote Democrat again. Like, what are you doing? Are you dumb? Like, are you legitimately dumb? And if this is the way the country is, and this is what's going to happen, I feel really, really bad for this country. I feel really, really bad for this country. I feel bad for the way this country is going and where it's headed if that's the way it's going to be. It's you got to be dumb, like legitimately dumb, to leave a state for a certain reason because the Democratic Party that's running that state is doing what you don't want them to do, and you move to another state, but you vote in the same party. You vote Democrat for that state. It's crazy. It's crazy. You got to be dumb. You got to be dumb. Listen, man. We better get our shit together, America. Right? We better get our shit together. If we don't get our shit together, there will be no America. There won't. If we don't get our shit together, there will not be an America for us to live in, for us to strive in and accomplish all the goals and dreams and everything that we have. There won't be that in America if we don't get our shit together. If we don't start making sure that our elections are secure, right? If we don't start doing that, right? You can't bitch for 4 years about an election that there was an interference with an election. For 4 years you bitched. For 4 years you tried to impeach the president. Everything was a lie. Everything was fake. And then in 2020, when there's real proof that there was an interference in the election, you say there's no way that our elections are not secure. It's ridiculous, and we better wake the hell up, America.